Hi guys, the last couple days I have been busy converting the polytunnel to my cactus collection. And the first few months of the year I use it to grow seedlings and work on things for the garden. And then when it warms up, which it's about to do, it's been a pretty cool spring. And a lot of the cacti have been out here already, but today I arranged everything the way I like it all along the table, and I have set it up for the summer. So this is what it looks like every year, and I've got some mammillarias down here. I have my echinobivia and some opuntias here, and I have barrel cactus in the middle here. Everything has been put in terracotta pots, almost everything. Looks like I still need to put this one in. I think that's a nodo cactus, so I'm not sure. Some of them are labeled. More of them are labeled this year than they were last year. But then I have my Stenocereus, my Trichocereus, a big aloe in the back. And I've got some of the succulents up here. They have actually suffered a little bit. I think they got a little bit too much sun too fast. They're not looking great. This was the aloe and Haworthia dish garden, but I think it'll bounce back just fine. But they were a little bit too cold and probably got a little bit too much sun too fast. But they bounce back. They're really tough plants. As you can see, my string of pearls looks atrocious. It might be time to invest in a new pot of string of pearls. But overall, they're doing okay, and I've put them in the back of the tunnel, which is a little bit shadier and more sheltered. But the one exception to my aloe collection looking bad is this one. And this is the one that I cut back here, and it put out 2 new pups, and I'm waiting to see if these put up anything. But the top looks better replanted, and that looks better, so that was a good ending to that story. And I have my rat tail cactus up in the back. And I just today brought out my pencil cactus. It's a euphorbia, and it did not come out here with the others when the nights were cooler. And I think it might be a little cool tonight, but I think we're in for a real warming trend this week. So I felt like it was safe to bring that out. And I just brought my adeniums out, my desert rose, and they're just waking up. They, of course, look terrible at this time of year. They're coming out of dormancy, and they've just been in a window all winter with very, very sparse water. But now I'm starting to water them, and they will enjoy the warm weather that's coming up. And I have a little cactus down here in the infirmary, kind of quarantined on its own. It does have a little bit of mealybug, and a lot of times you put it outside and other bugs eat them. So I'm not even going to spray it. It's not a bad case. I'll just keep it away from the main collection. So there are my succulents, and here are my aloes. This, by the way, was the moon cactus I cut down, and it keeps growing arms, and I keep replanting that. So that's the dragon fruit. That was the dragon fruit base that I replanted. But the Pileocereus look good. The Trichocereus, I'm not sure about that. It's a Trichocereus pachinoid. I'm not sure this one is going to bounce back. And I'm hoping the rest of them fatten up now that they're outside and they can get some water. But overall, I would say the collection is looking pretty good. And I always feel so good when they're in place and they can enjoy the summer outside. They're so much happier outside than crowded around a window that's too small and not providing a lot of light. So I am really happy I got this job done. And hopefully they will be happy in their new positions. And let me show you my beaver tail cacti, which are absolutely enormous. This one needs a little bit more dirt. I think I've got to add more, but it's a pretty big ordeal. But what I can do is lift it out add some more soil underneath because it's pretty far down in there. And but you know, it's always dangerous, and no matter how many pairs of gloves I wear, I always injure myself with the spines on there, the aerials. But their babies are doing great. I have one here and another one back here. They're doing even better. As you can see, the older ones get some quirkiness. And I'm assuming it's just the age. They get kind of like a tree trunk. Let me focus in on that. It's a quirkiness. So I hope it's not a disease, but you know, the rest of the plant looks healthy and they keep thriving every year. So we'll see how it goes this summer. But their children certainly look wonderful. And sometimes bees get caught in the polytunnel, so I've decided to put a pot of hanging flowers here, just some bright orange marigolds, and I thought it would help attract bees down lower to where this door is, because a lot of times they try to get out up here where there's no holes at all. And I thought this would attract them and they would be able to fly off. So it's just kind of something I'm trying this year, because I do worry about the bugs getting caught in here, especially the bees and the pollinators, which you want out in your garden. So thanks so much for tuning in, and I hope you're getting your cacti all in, setting them up for success, getting them all in place. I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.